You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I have got your weekly prediction edition. Sarah is going to be yanking Philip's chain, and looks like Arnold might get a free pass. We have got predictions for EJ, Arnold, and Jada, for Sarah and Philip, for Javi and Carrie, for Rachel and Rafe, and for Alex, Stephanie, and Joy. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you are not subscribed, please click that button. Let's jump in with our first prediction. EJ uses Arnold to control Jada. Last week, Jada tried to reach Rafe, and he was, of course, tied up downstairs. He managed to use his foot and click answer on the phone, but then he couldn't speak because he was gagged. And then EJ came in, cut off the call, and sent her a text that didn't sound like Rafe. Plus, Jada was really surprised on New Year's Eve when EJ said Rafe had a case out of town, because how would he know? But he was just trying to get Arnold out of there. And Tuesday, January 14th, spoilers say Jada grills EJ about Rafe not being around and wanting to know why he said he was out of town, because I'm guessing Steve said that's not true. And in the promo, we have Rafe coming out of the hidden door in the DiMera living room. EJ acts surprised. Jada definitely is surprised. And then Wednesday, January 15th, spoilers say EJ needs Arnold's help. So I think Arnold comes out of the door on Wednesday, and I suspect the showdown with Jada and EJ starts on Tuesday and then carries over into Wednesday's episode. And EJ has to ask Arnold, as much as he hates to pretend to be Rafe to shut down Jada's suspicions. You know, after all, even if he doesn't act just like Rafe, it's better than nothing. She has no reason to suspect he's a doppelganger. But EJ is going to either have to let Rafe loose or set Arnold loose on Jada to cover his tracks. And this is not going to be pretty at all. And I think it's going to be fun, though. Our second prediction, Sarah takes control of Philip Kiriakis. So on Friday, Stephanie overheard Philip confirming the forgery of the letter on a call with Kate. She busted him out, then she dumped him, and she was marching over to see Sarah. On Monday the 13th, she's going to tell Sarah the truth, and then Sarah goes to confront Philip and Kate and lets them know that Xander may literally kill Philip for what he has done. But then on Wednesday, January 15th, Sarah asked Stephanie to keep the secret of Philip's deceit. And I suspect she's going to throw Philip a lifeline, that Sarah is. So Sarah had high hopes that Xander and Philip could work together, that it'd be a good thing, that they could balance each other out, keep each other's worst instincts in check. And if you remember, Xander's never had a brother. So Sarah, can see potential in this. And I think she's going to make Philip an offer he cannot refuse. I think she is going to agree to keep his big fat lie a secret, but only if he plays nice with Xander, acts like a real brother, a real boy instead of lying Pinocchio. And basically, she may have Philip kind of babysit Xander, be a good sibling, or he can go to jail or let her hubby kill him. The only really good choice is to do what Sarah wants. So there's a scene in the Day of Days promo for 2025 where Philip and Xander are smiling at each other. They're at the Kiriakis mansion. They're high-fiving. And it looks like they're actually going to work together against DiMera. And that may be a result of Sarah blackmailing Philip into playing nice with her husband. Our third prediction, I think Javi may realize he's dating the new lady whistleblower. So last week when Javi was chatting in the square, very nice with Leo, friendly, not romantic, we saw Carrie come up, aka new lady whistleblower with the fabulous hair, and he kind of got snarky and jealous and said something crappy to Leo as he walked away. I knew that guy was lady whistleblower all along. And then back at Javi's place, when he walked out of the room, then Carrie actually was using his phone to do a lady whistleblower post. So this week ahead, there's a spoiler photo of Javi and Carrie shedding clothes. Looks like they're getting hot and bothered. And then on Thursday, January 16th, Leo reveals some troubling news to Marlena. And he is also setting a trap this week to try and catch the new lady whistleblower. And I just wonder, since Carrie is sending posts from his phone like voice blogging, if Javi is going to overhear and figure out that he is dating the guy that is trying to ruin Leo's life. And maybe Javi actually helps out Leo and helps to take down the new lady W, because the only reason that Javi is with that guy Carrie is because the new lady W did stuff that kind of freaked out Leo, made him paranoid, and then he basically, said things to Javi he shouldn't, and it broke up their brand new relationship that was otherwise going quite well. Our fourth prediction: Rachel hides in the mansion to mess with her parents and may hang out with Rafe. So this week, Kristen found out Rachel is the one hate texting Ava, and she told Brady, who was furious, but he got Kristen to agree to put Rachel into therapy, and she already took their daughter's phone and shut down the Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, Ava and Brady get closer next week, according to spoilers, but then Ava thinks maybe they should split because Rachel's clearly stressed, but he doesn't want to give Kristen's psycho mini-me that much leverage. He thinks his daughter just needs to get in therapy and behave better. So while Ava and Brady are talking on Friday, January 17th, Kristen interrupts them. She's all freaked out, and 2025 Days spoilers say that Rachel goes missing. This might be the day Kristen can't find their daughter and comes to tell Brady, grill him, trying to find out if somehow, one of them is responsible. So I still feel like Rachel may kidnap herself to punish her parents. She's a brat. She's willful. She's rotten. She has a streak of evil in her that she inherited from her toxic mother. And we've seen Rachel sneaking around the secret DiMera rooms and tunnels, coming out of the secret door before. So while Kristen is freaking out, Rachel may just be hiding away downstairs to intentionally send her parents into a panic, to punish them for taking her phone and Wi-Fi away, to punish Brady for dating Ava, stuff like that. So I just wonder if Rachel is down there in the secret tunnels and passages and rooms, maybe finding Rafe and hanging out with him. She may even find out it's her uncle EJ holding him hostage. That would be fun. But I think it'd be a cute little twist if Rachel overlapped with Rafe, but I don't think she would let him loose, because if she thinks he is an enemy of the DiMeras, then Rachel will do like her mom taught her and punish the enemy and leave him tied up. Our fifth and final prediction: Alex is torn when Stephanie is suddenly single. So on Friday, Stephanie dumped Phyllis, and he got nasty with her, saying she was looking for an excuse because she's still hot for Alex. After Philip said those mean things and Stephanie stormed out, he kind of panicked, left her a voicemail begging her, don't tell anyone, but she is going to tell Sarah. And then Stephanie comes back for another argument with Philip where she doubles down on never being with him again. So will she run confide in Alex? And of course, he's still really into Stephanie, but Philip had convinced Alex that he and Stephanie were back on and it was serious, which was Philip way overblowing reality to keep him away. And based on that, Alex, started up a little something with Joy. So I suspect Alex will be really torn when he finds out that Stephanie is available. If only he had waited a day or two before taking Joy to bed. Then Alex would have had a clear path back to Stephanie, even if it meant they had to sneak around behind their boss's back, because that is what he's doing with Joy. So this might be when we get that triangle that was promised in the 2025 Days of Our Lives spoilers preview. Will Alex date them both? Will he let them know that he's dating them both? Or will he try to do it on the sly? This could get really messy, but fun. And since he has to sneak around with either one of them behind the boss's back, maybe he's going to double dip and not let them know, which of course is a recipe for disaster, but I'd like to see him cook it up. I'm betting that Alex thinks he is man enough to handle both Stephanie and Joy.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.